Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Content and Creations, episode 16, Ogre Zoidal Inspection. So, the competition entry period has closed. Now we are entering the second part of the Ogre build competition, the Ogre Foundation competition. Now, the things have kind of changed since the last two. The way that they're doing things now, you have to submit with the claim, and the claim basically gets locked. It can't be edited in any way, and the maintenance is waived until the submissions analysis and everything has been completed. So it's pretty cool. It's a really neat system. Um, it has its pluses and its minuses, but ultimately, what it guarantees is that we can all go and check out the places and how they look in the world. And that's something that's emphasized with this is to build the place in the world rather than just having it, on its own. Because I'm sure it's possible to do both if you're able to build it up with a little bit of mountain, or otherwise that wherever they are going to place it, if they do place it somewhere on the foundation, they'll kind of take a segment of that terrain surrounding and kind of shape it to the procedural stuff around to blend it and make it look nice and keep that natural formation. So it's going to be really, really cool. Now you might be wondering why we're staring at an ogre butt right now, and I'll get into the details of that in just a moment here. So I want to welcome everybody who's here. I see Bad Viking, and of course we're going to be giving your place a visit. We've been visiting it the entire time. Pie Wing, I see you here. A couple other things I wanted to mention about the terms of the new contest is that the reason, one of the other reasons why the buildings are being left in place is so that the players can actually go through and vote on things. Voting does not mean something's going to automatically get through. This is not a popularity contest. What it means, however, is that builds which have a higher amount of votes are going to be assessed first. The hope is that not all of them, but some of the top-notch, highest quality builds are going to get a lot of votes and help the devs see the quality that players are capable of and use that as a standard, as a precedent for the quality of everything made by everybody else. So that being the case, the voting system does kind of work, because if you see things that are low on the votes and they're really awesome, give them their full attention. But if you see things that are low on the list and they're really not that impressive, it's easier to say, well, we've already seen this build, and this build that are way more impressive for the same sort of thing. So we can knock this build and maybe give it honorable mention or whatever. So it's kind of cool. It's going to be a really interesting system. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. And at this point, I'm also really interested to see what's going to happen going forward here with the contest. We still have a lot of races to get through still. And if they go into open beta, that means wiping everybody's resources. So we wouldn't be able to continue building the same way we are right now if that ends up happening. So I don't know what's going on with that, if they're going to go through the rest of the races real quickly somehow, or if it's just going to be that long before we're in open beta. Yeah, the flickering flames. Yes, so I actually didn't reveal quite yet all the details on why we're staring at an ogre butt right now. I believe it is time to do that. So, Devents, Runed Edge, Dragon Sage, all the same person. The amazing builder and cosplay costume engineer, designer and engineer. Guy is amazing. He has vision for making grand, exceptional stuff, and That's just what he does. So he also had for the Karen contest, I remember, just a massive sprawling bathhouse that was just amazing. I loved it, but I think there are some things to it, like use of glass movers, that I don't know if they're necessarily too Karen style, but they add a lot of stuff to what's capable of the style. Like these banners right here are fantastic. This is just, that's absolutely lovely. So, those are some really nice things going on here. But yeah, the Karen stuff was amazing. There's a great amount of detail and work and love and care goes into the design of this stuff. Maybe it wasn't glass movers, maybe it was the solid ones, but either way, just an awesome builder here. So we're going to kind of take a tour around the place. I'm going to start with just the perimeter. This is a hell of a wall. You're not getting through. It's a big, thick, mean-looking wall. You're gonna have a hard time sieging this place with weapons from the outside, unless you've got some sort of like jungle burrowing machine, I guess, or try to sneak your way in through here. So you've got these nice fancy windows here. Oh, actually, you can kind of just sneak in through those. If you're a birdman. So, Lord Underneath, Baby Cannon, welcome, welcome. And if anybody has a build that you would like to have checked out, by all means let me know. I have a list of places that I already want to check out, but I'm more than happy to check out plenty more places. So, you can see pretty nice view of the ocean. I suppose all these open windows are definitely places that you can attack outward from. Ogres can probably carry weapons strong enough to damage and destroy ships and vehicles and large creatures, because they're just so big and so strong. Like a crossbow for them, it's like a ballista for a human almost. So, see, the roof here was kind of done interestingly. It's got this little bit of kind of stepped stuff to let the water run off. Got the corroded metal around, and some various grooves to kind of help the water get through that section of metal. Some large flat stones. They don't really expect anybody to get up here, so yeah, I wouldn't expect anybody to get up here if I was an ogre. So let's get kind of a shot of what's going on here. We've got the ogre and male and female here, with the big lovely dragons. It's pretty awesome. I believe that's there's definitely obsidian being used there. It's rubicite, I guess two different types of rubicite, the raw stuff and the shiny stuff being used there for the wing. And here's the some of that textured brass metal or whatever. This is just kind of little floating things there. Ogre booty. Dragon kind of clinging on there. It's pretty neat. Whoops. So, it's one of the sources of water we got on the other side. Mr. Naked Ochre Dude. Some horns and stuff. Dark Wars, how you doing? Yeah, Bad Viking. I really like this. The horizontal banded looks so awesome. Works so well for the dragon. giant outspread wings. Covering his junk. Holding on for dear life to make sure that ogre junk doesn't pop out. Alright. Oh yes, and once again, ogre booty. Weird looking ogre booty. But I guess ogres probably have weird looking booties. Anyway, so let's look at some more of the look of this place here. Got some handmade tables, nice props and stuff. Just eating one of those field succulent things, or desert succulents rather. Interesting stairs. I would imagine they'd maybe need to be a little bit more reinforced underneath, but they sure look cool. Bad Viking. Chain connecting there. I'll have to go and check that out a little bit when we get over there. One of the channels for the water to get through. I really like the ocean, you know, just being right nearby and being able to hear the sound of that. It's pretty cool. I mean, the way I would imagine it works is that the ocean water is coming in, it's getting boiled, and the hot water is coming out of the dragon snouts and pouring down into the bath. So it basically has kind of that desalinization effect to it, essentially. It's pretty cool. We saw this from the outside. This is that kind of central window. I really don't know that these stairs are going to hold up to some ogre feet, but they sure look cool. Nice. I like that archway there. Bit of a kitchen, it appears, up here. Giant ogre birthday cake. Oh, I want to turn that on. I'll light the candles. Big old chunk of meat roasting. Yeah, Bad Viking. Dynamic water would make this place amazing. If anybody has contact for him or anything, let him know we're here, cause you know he's been looking to have us come through and check it out for a bit. And oh yeah, while we're here, we're gonna be giving votes. We're gonna be giving votes to probably all the places that we visit, unless one of them somehow it turns out to be like, eh. This place is awesome. There's just so much to it. These columns, kind of interesting. They almost are more of a bowling pin or bong shape. Instead of the ogre's oidal where it's, you know, kind of flat and comes to a point and then kind of comes back down, it kind of has this weird like oil lamp or whatever sort of shape. I don't know. Vase. Maximilian, how you doing? But those aren't the only columns he's got in the place here. Got a nice little door here for the bartender access. Booze. Some top shelf there. Yeah. Needs more kegs. That's like one ogre's drink right there. Oh man, some good stuff. A lot of plants everywhere too. Plants and, you know, use of the metal lining things. even though it's the solid stone, it's kind of cut in different ways to help give it some action throughout the space, give the eye somewhere to go, make it not bland or, dull. It's really, really well done. It's, such a minimal use of material, and it works so well. Especially getting into some of this brickwork right here. I think that's sandstone inside there. Let me get the, whoops. I'll have to figure out which one I can thumbs up. One of them I can thumbs up. Alright, so what material are we looking at? Red desert rock. Okay. Gotcha. That's what he's using to line it with. Nifty. Good to know. How about over here? This is darkest work slate. Okay, okay. Wasn't quite sure. You can see the slate pattern now. Okay. So more of the banners hanging down. Here's some really awesome decorative columns. These are just really, really nice detail work. Along with that, the detail of the metal pieces for the horn patterns hanging down here. Now that's another detail. I don't know how well you'd be able to see it unless you're actually up here maintaining the waterways or kind of looking down from above, I guess, from these areas. But these murals here are just really, really nice. It's a great touch. That's fantastic. As well as the, that's the same pattern we saw in those windows, or that main window outside facing the ocean. So kind of repetition and variation throughout the place. It's really nice. I don't know, I guess the flame isn't really going to do too much damage there. It looks like a clean burning gas lamp of some sort. I really like the look of those flames though. They're fantastic. I really don't know what burns blue and orange like that you'd have coming out of a lamp. Of course, I'm not a specialist on pyrotechnics. Should be. So here's some more columns, kind of using that same shape, just a smaller version of it. Alright. There we go. Thumbs up for the Regal Ogre Bathhouse. Some massage tables. I didn't even see the massage tables before. That's nice. I only saw the middle area, I think, in the past. That's really, really cool. What a nice detail. That's awesome. That auroch there is really, really, really cool. Very well done. There's some lockers. Yep. I see. They're just copy pasted over. Oh well. More of that custom brickwork and stuff throughout. Some custom floor stuff. The floors look really nice too. Oh, is this a sauna or something, I think? I think so. I think this is kind of the ogre sauna going on here. Yeah, he does, Pyowing. Just some amazing stuff coming through here. That looks so cool. And I really like that dragon theme going through. I don't know if ogres have a specific respect or admiration for dragons, or if it just happens to be the aesthetic that, you know, the ogre designer here, you know, would have gone with. I'm trying to think of the EverQuest reason why the dragons would apply here, or just because, you know, dragons equal fire, you know, fire equals warm, the nice warm water and stuff. So I don't know. Have to ask him about it. Ogres probably hate dragons. Yeah, I would think so. Or maybe they respect dragons as an opponent and respect that, you know, their liberation from a place of, I guess, being subjugated by the Dahl Empire was broken by the dragons. So, you know, having some respect there, definitely possible. It's pretty cool. Yes, that's for some sort of ritual or something. All the punishment chairs are lined up for that. I don't know. It's pretty neat either way. I think this might need somewhere to vent. That stone might get a little cooked. Hey, okay, how's it going? That's really cool looking. Using an emitter to make it look like the water is pouring down, and then having the water kind of pushed up like this, as well as those water crystals down below, to kind of simulate the look of the water kind of splashing down and rippling out from there. That's just so awesome. Oh man. Pirate. Yeah. Pirate oil? Is that pirate oil or pirate oil? No, that's pirate oil. Welcome, welcome. Interesting name. Alright. I hope we didn't miss anything here. This place is so cool. There's so much to see. Oh yeah, the chain. There's a chain over here I wanted to check out. I thought. Nope. Maybe it wasn't a chain. Maybe it was these stairs. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Interesting way for the stairs to connect. Oh. Alright. So. I have no idea how I'm going to screenshot this monstrosity. such an amazing build. Okay. A little bit of height here. I should probably get some more height, because when I take the sword off, it's going to disable my ability to glide for a moment. Alright. Beowulfs, absolutely. Wait, that's not the list. Here's the list. Yeah, actually take the screenshot and then I'll write that down. Mine claim? Are you kidding me? Couldn't have something more creative, like, you know, my ogre claim or something? What is our location? Somebody try to contact me? No. What the? Oh, I guess it would help to have an island too. Where Courage Pit. Sending. Apparently that's the Monty Python Holy Grail Ale Grail. Which is weird because it's a 12-ounce grail for a 20 or 16-ounce brown ale. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. Alright. Alright. So, before I go over to your place, Beowulfs, I actually have a couple other stops to make. First being Bad Viking, because I wanted to check that place out for sure. We've been given a lot of feedback there. And then we also need to check out, I keep pronouncing the name wrong. I'm just going to say Jadam. Jadam. It's just Adam with a J at the beginning, right? Jadam. So let's head on over there. I believe this was the one. Anyway, that's funny. I own many goblets, actually. We also have one from Chimay, and we also just got another one from Duvel, which it's pretty cool. I should probably bust that one out for the second half if I'm going to grab a brew. I don't know. This one's 11%. I think one of these is going to be enough for me. This is one of our vintage triples. It's strong. Yeah, reality is breaking. Reality is breaking. Landmark, what are you doing? Landmark. Baby Cannon, you're a goofball. The cat's just, he wants to come in so bad, but I'm not going to let him. If you folks can hear the meows out there. I don't know if you can hear any sound outside the room or not. I turned down the gain on the microphone a little bit. Let me know if it affects anything, if I'm coming in too quiet or anything else. G-Man! You have an ogre build to check out, right? For clarity. That water is filled with electric eels. Yeah, come. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the sound out there is a cat. Just one cat. He's loud. I'm really waiting to be able to upgrade the picks here. Because, let me tell you, having that awesome looking pick and only using it for the early stuff, it's like, Kupenda, how's it going? Subrol, how's it going? Get far away, far, far, far away. So that way if I die, it's at least not that big of a deal. Where's the, yeah, maybe I'll just come back if I die. I know there's more to this build, it just hasn't loaded yet. Oh. Let's try one more time. Teleporting on death, logging in and dying. They're back. Yeah, I want my Band-Aid back. Yeah, D-Man, the amount of time I would have to spend farming ether shards to be able to have enough of those to go through a show, it's just not a worthwhile amount of time invested. They're 1,200 apiece. That's, I would need like 20 plus per show. How's the healing potion gonna help me? If I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, thanks. I'm surprised they didn't make it an item that drops. What? This is about a trading session. That was yesterday. I might not die this time. We'll see. Is everything actually loaded? I think so. Not even close, Nakapenda. And I think their previous assumptions might have been wrong too. But we'll see. Just depends on how they plan on going forward. Alright. Alright. So let's check this place out. Giant custom door here with the lantern shining over. That's really cool. Oh, no, that's not a door. That's just a cool looking wall. Thought it was a giant sealed door. Got the custom hanging brazier here made with. That's just a torch in there. So torch works. Some of those new emitters would probably work pretty well for that too. Yeah, Calm. That's what a lot of people have been saying. It's probably correct. This is weird. That's a lot of weight for that small of a grip, but yeah, I guess ogres be ogres. That sword almost seems kind of small relative to that axe. This almost looks a little bit more correct as a one-handed ogre sword relative to an axe that's that heavy. Man. Big ol' ogre weapons. Nah, that might even be a two-hander. I take it back. That work as a two-hander? Yeah. I have really a tiny grip for it. Nice. Yeah, I have clarity. It's pretty cool. So we have Orc tapestry here. A little bit of the white here. I guess that's to represent like some horns or stuff, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe it's just not rendering properly there. It looks pretty awesome. I like the blocks going, you know, up along and around a little bit. And all of this terrain action going on. It's really neat. Yeah, Cobb. I think maybe they're just decorative weapons. And functional, but just for decoration. See some stuff being put up on those, yeah. Yeah, some torture chairs next to the throne. That's a pretty cool looking throne. It almost looks like a scaled up dwarven throne a little bit. Maybe not so much with that, but all of this stuff, it's almost more dwarven, or I guess that's like the finer end of what an ogre would be doing. Ha, calm. That'd be interesting, yeah. Nice. Or is it a throne or is it an altar? What is this place? Maelstrom of sand under the old ruins. Is that what it's called? Yeah. I believe this one is associated. It's pretty awesome. So up here, I got the furniture, some tables and stuff, cooking area. Got a spit roaster here. Don't know what this post is here for. I really like that place for it to vent out. Nice use of those new curtains. They almost seem a little too flat, right? Yeah. I don't know. Kind of weird. Excuse me. Big all over bed. because every ogre likes to sleep where they eat, apparently. This isn't the only build where I've seen that. So these columns here, they're the same size at the top as they are at the bottom, and you know, they kind of do what they need to do for the ogrezoidal shape. Got no beef with that. And of course, this is a lot of the same stone going around the whole place. So again, use of, you know, just voxel work and detail to kind of help cut the space using the same material. I like these. Alright, let's move over to this one. So there's a lot going on with this place. I really like the use of the tree parts, basically, the dried logs as the source of fire. Damn it, my boots aren't working. Same thing over here. Pretty cool. Alright. More banners, more custom brickwork. Got that grass going through the bricks. That's really, really nice. That grassy mossiness. It actually kind of shows where nature's been able to kind of make its way up here. Now, this is something that I believe Rosie said doesn't make sense having trees and stuff up here, because she said ogres really don't go on the roofs. They don't put plants and stuff up there, so it's it looks really cool. I don't know if it's necessarily right or not. Oh, stuff having a hard time loading. There's a lot of awesome stuff here. Hey, cut that out. When it has a hard time loading everything, it kind of chugs a bit. Then you take random damage. So, kind of a little graveyard area up here. A lot of neat stuff going on. Skulls on a chain. Nice little fountain there. Landmark crash. Darn. Oh well. So how's everybody doing? The tunnel is in crisis, people. Good to know. Yeah, the natural overgrowth, the way you've got to work it is things actually, nature has to actually kind of work its way up and really establish itself And by the time it's gotten to the top, it's getting up there because there's a light source that it's trying to get closer and closer to. So you need to kind of pick where the light source or light sources are and kind of have things growing in that direction, kind of stretching and sprawling to get to those places. And once they're there, just using some of those little tundra shoots and stuff here and there just to make it look like something is kind of sprouted and is growing a little bit, but definitely not trees. Run! Run before it starts loading! Run! Alright, now I'm far enough away. I'm just going to quit out and come back because I know I'm just going to die right now. That's true that moss does grow wherever it can take root, but I think it's a combination of moss and other things kind of working together to build up the overgrowth. It's not just moss on its own. Nate the Plate. I'm sure there's plenty of tips available. I don't think there's a 32-bit Windows 8. 64-bit. I guess what's your processor? What's your graphics card? How much memory? All that sort of stuff. That'll help. I'll be able to help you out while we get through the loading screens here, so we can finish checking it. I'm gonna just screenshot this place and move on. It's definitely a loading hazard. It looks awesome, but it just whoops everybody. Oh, Nate the Plate, you're on a laptop. I don't know about the 860M myself. It should be a good enough card. At least for lower settings. Alright. Yeah, just keep waiting on the fringes till it's done loading enough to fly by and do a single screenshot. I think maybe I'll wait over here. go. Let's I thought I copied this. Let's get the location. All right. Yeah, it's an awesome build. I've checked out parts of it before. It's just, I think in order for us to actually check this place out, we would need a team of people chopping down all the trees outside to lower the amount of total props in the area. Because this build has a ton of props to it. It's an awesome build. Once it finishes sending, we'll move on. There we go. All right, Beowulfs. What's your screen name? Oh yeah. No, that wasn't it either. Man, already done with the first hour. All right. Beowulfs. Are you there? Let me check through chat and see if I can see where he said it was. Evangar, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Neuro Network. Jiminy Monka, thank you very much for the host. Very much appreciated. And hello to Jimmy and crew. Leave YBAS is a certain 4-letter that you guys run with over there. So, indeed, free ballin'. Yeah, Beowulfs. Last call. That was the name you said for me to check out. Can't find it. Moving on. Actually, I think before we move on to your place, Clarity, we've got to go see the final result of what happened over with Bad Vikings' place. He was actually the first person in the channel here. Bad Viking, you should look at the Dead Featurette playlist on my YouTube channel and look at the very last clip on the playlist. That'll explain the sound. Brewski. It's loading. It's loading. We need some loading music or something. That is boring while we're loading. Stick a 50% reroll character. Nah, it's just because I'm changing servers right now. And if it crashes, it crashes. Hey. It's still in beta. There we go. All right. Ha. Hey, a Zaitsev. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So we got the barrel and mugs hanging from the chains outside. Cool. We will after this place we'll definitely go visit. So of course the high traffic stairs. We got a bulletin board here. The nice curtains cutting the space for those walls. Some nice fancy windows. The inset, the double insets here, give it a nice look. Kind of takes a little bit of that, I guess, Roman style a little bit there. Makes use of it. You see the tables aren't bolted down because you can see the rugs kind of going underneath. And they're going to different lengths as well, I believe. And they're all not necessarily aligned the same. Yeah, the tables on both sides, which is cool. It's pretty neat. It shows that it's kind of spaced a little differently. It is spaced a little differently because there's I guess one more table on this side. You got the bar. You got some cool looking stuff here. Kind of looks like a shield. It's actually the table. Inside of here, just a little light source. I would have gone with candles, I think, but yeah, this works too. Just if you're, you know, in the back washing things in the washroom. These arches here I had requested, and they put them in. It looks pretty good. So let's see, can I turn that on? Yeah. The ogre chandeliers that they gave us, pretty cool. It's a little chained off segment when you come up, and we had talked about this last week, that it kind of helps give you a place to go and kind of guide you around. We've got the chains going all the way around here. It's pretty neat. You know, it definitely is there to kind of hold things in place, hold people in place rather, so you don't have your little ones fall through or your cups fall down from above or whatever. Got the more bench style seating instead of the Denny's look we had before. So these ones are kind of more close to the table to access them. This may be close enough. This one's a little further away. You'd have to kind of get up to access things if you're sitting over there, which might be the point. We've got these lovely banners in the archways up here, further supporting the space. Looks really cool. Got the metal band going around there too, holding everything in place. Another same sort of metal band going around here. Nice kind of use of the same sort of thing. These columns definitely, you know, in the ogrezoidal style. Maybe a little wider at the bottom than at the top. So got a fire emitter, and I don't know if there's a smoke emitter that was used on top of that, but it's pretty cool. The foghorn. Yeah, Mello, you are just in time. Welcome, welcome. Very cool. Great work. It has gotten a lot of votes. It is a pretty cool build. It does deserve it. Now let's look at what you guys did on the roof here, because they gave us some feedback. I don't know how this stuff got up here, unless like this somehow came down here and then later something severed the connection, which could be possible. We got some little shoots. That's almost a little too big as something to kind of grow up here. You know, when I just look off at this, it doesn't... Yeah, it kind of looks a little inappropriate. That's funny. So the, not quite moss, it's like moss and ivy and other stuff. It's like a combination of things that are growing and working their way up. Yeah, that's true, Colin, but I don't know that it's just moss. I think it's like moss and vines that are doing the overgrowth work in the jungle. It's most definitely not just moss. There's a lot of viney sorts of things that kind of sprawl out and cover stuff. Alright. Fuck you, space bar. Pretty awesome. No, it's not a Viking tavern. Bad Viking is one of the makers of the tavern. You goofball. Well, things growing in gutters is also because birds will eat the seeds of things and poop them places, and that'll also help them take root. Ogre Vikings. They're more like Roman gladiators. Let me get the location. All right. Not really stonemasons. They do their stonework with large hand saws. Right. All right, Beowulfs, how can I get to yours? What's your character name? Zerkers, huh? Cool deal, Piewing. Zerker's build is not showing up for the competition. If you submit it, I don't know where it's at. But, I'll try Marketplace Close again. Oh, it's not the competition. Oh, let's hold off on that one for next week. I'll make a note of that here. All right. Clarity's Rock Ogre Bunker. That sucks, D-Man. They didn't get it again. We'll do a quick little tour of it. Is there anything new from the last time we visited? Or otherwise I'm just going to kind of do a quick little fly through. Alright. I'll probably die when I get there, by the way. So in 30 minutes, we're going to be taking the short mid-show break, and then when we come back from that, I will be getting after. Let's see, who do we have here on the list? Dark Wars, Knob Winkle, Ogre Snot, Cools. Oh yeah, Blockhead City, of course. I believe Taylor, a Countess, a Jello, and Stormlust also on the list here. And if we have time, we can check out some others. But I think for 2.5 hours, we're more than set on places to visit. Beowulfs, what is the theme of your build, by the way? If it's ogre themed, I'll still give it a visit. But I was mostly looking at getting through the ogre themed stuff here from the competition. Cause competition. You can see it draw in chunks and chunks and chunks at a time. I'm on Determination Summit right now, Lopane. Gotcha, Beowulfs. You know what? After the show wraps up, I'm probably gonna go a little bit longer because we don't have an Evercast until I guess the 4th, January 4th. So, I might run through. Ah, thank you very much. That'll definitely help. So you have a crafting station around here anywhere? That is so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Alright. That's really awesome. There's so many damn shards. You are nuts. At the lab. Cool. So, got the water system here. It actually takes you all the way down through using these tubes here. Got some hangout spaces here, almost kind of similar to the Karen stuff a little bit, only in a pentagon shape. Ogre's oilish columns, some straight columns as well, straight decorated metal columns. This little almost looks like a bunker, but I'm pretty sure it's a fire pit space. And down a little bit further, these awesome windows. This could even be used for dwarf stuff, I bet. This is really cool. Mess up with the grass. Yeah, things look a little weird. Oh well. I really like this too. The machinery that you've got set up. What exactly does it operate up here? Does it operate something up here? I guess that's how you work those light boxes or whatever they are. I like these smaller columns just kind of hanging out there for detail. It's a really neat touch. The treatment at the bottom of these columns is pretty nice. I like those triangles kind of poking out too. Again, could just as equally be dwarf as ogre. Really, really cool. Use of the table as the kind of the pulleys and the endpoints for the chain here. Pretty neat. And from here going down, it's kind of getting into the rest of the space. It's pretty cool. I do like those columns. I like the little extra bend where the metal's at to kind of make it look like the metal's actually pushing that area out a little bit. Oh no, reality is breaking. Like diving off the top, I bet. I can imagine. There's a lot of water vaders throughout the place. It's pretty neat. The lava fountain here is pretty cool. I really like that. Having the water clip through kind of, I guess, some thinner lava voxels there. Splat. I just gotta make the water deeper. A lifeguard chair here. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's only 5 claims. And away you go. Farting pit. You got funny names on the place here. Alright, sending it off. There we go. Ogre Snot. Actually, Ghouls, are you here? I had you on the list from yesterday. Alright, we'll check out your new pet before we go. I'm sure you've got some amazing stuff going with linking and triggering. For anyone who doesn't know, Clarity is also one of our resident mad scientists in the community when it comes to making crazy contraptions. He's basically like Dr. Wily. Yeah, where's that launcher? I know you've got one up here. Here it is. Whoops. I think that's the spire. Where's the other one? Crap. Whatever. I'd have been there by now. Ogre Snot. Whoops. It's having a hard time loading. Yeah. The ability for things to keep working isn't necessarily holding up properly. Meh. Oh, there you are. Beta. It is what it is, folks. Whatever. They've got all next year to fix that stuff. How far is the spire? Oh, it's not that far. Graveyard. Actually, while I'm here, I should... There we go. That'll last for a minute. Thanks again for that, D-Man. That is super, super awesome. Cheers. So what's up? Is everybody skipping out early before the break or something? I don't hear too much chatter going on. Chatter, chatter. Busy building non-ogre stuff. Well, yeah, there's no building of ogre stuff anymore. The ogre competition entries are in. Lord underneath. Oh, that's neat. Its little crawly legs. Zibaroso, we have no idea. We were thinking maybe before March because I think that was something that they were maybe hoping for, but no idea at this point. Nice. I remember the grindy machine. Yeah, I remember the grindy machine. Alright. You got a jellyfish kind of floating over there. That's really cool. Some of the ocean biome stuff that we haven't gotten yet. Got some of the new flames and stuff going up here. Very cool. Little fire jets that shoot you up. That's neat. I like that. Good stuff. Zimmerosa, there's actually Euro servers, so you can play on those, but I can play on the Euro servers just fine, and Euro players can play on North America just fine. There is a bit of ping, but it really doesn't matter that much unless you're trying to PvP with people. Cool stuff here, D-Man. Alright, let's move on to Ogre Snot's place. Been killing monsters too much? I wouldn't say it's too much. You've been killing them plenty. There's no such thing as too much, though. And my goodness, you had 60k ether shards. Alright. Go ahead and load in. Man, that is a lot of stuff. Keep loading. Keep loading. Is that everything? I think that's everything. No, it was Beetlebub. They never fixed it. They just took away falling damage for a moment because it was the humane thing to do. But then when you start loading, your ability to glide goes away. So, you know, it's not like it even matters, right? Right. Oh, that's awesome, Ogre Snot. So, the mighty Aurochs, the symbol of the ogres, the animal, the creature that they, I guess, most identify with and utilize. You know, it's giant, you know, bison-like sorts of things. They're huge. In fact, they're so huge that apparently ogres are really the only ones that are fit to work with them. And, you know, they're used for transportation and various other things. They're probably hunted out in the wild for meat, too. Like, big, huge bovine. It's just amazing. There, that's a nice place. It looks like it's up on a platform kind of overlooking this Ogre Valley. I like that. I like that a lot. Get the location for you. There we go. I like the look of it. Thumbs up. That deserves a thumbs up too. It's an amazing piece of work. Fugazi'd. Nice. Absolutely. So that thing can stomp around landmark. That would be so awesome, Bad Viking. This thing would just kind of wreck the place. Pretty awesome. Tobias, I have no idea when they're going to be adding some more of that sort of functionality, but I believe it is the plan. Alright, everybody. It has been 2 lovely hours. It is time to take a break. Maybe taking a break for, I say 10 minutes. Sometimes it's as short as 5. Sometimes it's as long as maybe about 15. I'll try to keep it close to 10 here. But I will see you when we get back. And then, like I said, we have some awesome places. We got Blockheads, of course. We've got Nobwinkle's Place, Dark War Ship, Fugazi's Archives, Stormless Place, Dagello, a Countess, Taylor, Cools. Not necessarily in that order. But we'll get to all of those, hopefully, when we get back. See you then.